What is going on, guys, and welcome back to, I was going to say the final or one of the final episodes, but it's not really. We still got quite a few Premier League games left, but this will be a very, very important video. It's going to be a kind of like a landmark video in terms of what we have going on. So we've got the Champions League action away to Napoli, sorry, in the Champions League, and this is the second leg in the first knockout round stage. So this could put us in a quarterfinal if we do get a good result. And then we face Arsenal in the FA Cup quarterfinal. Wait, are we in the quarterfinal? Yeah, quarterfinal. So pretty big games we have going. And then after that, we follow with a Wolves game in the Premier League at home. And if you guys look on the top right, you'll see the Premier League table. And we are second. And we are so close behind Tottenham. Any mistake Tottenham make, we need to be ready to really pounce on that opportunity and reach for that first place. We've got 8 games remaining, and it's going to be 8 tough games. Always, the players are tired by this time of the season. We've also got games week in, week out. We've got midweek games against Napoli, also games against Arsenal. So it is a really stretched schedule, but we should hopefully overcome it. So let's head to Napoli's stadium with the hopes of progressing further in the Champions League. Martinez has his team at a weak place. Let's just look at it. So we got a lot of Leicester players. We got an Arsenal player and we got our striker. Big game, guys. After that monumental result against Liverpool, I feel like maybe keeping the same team going, possibly. Loftus-Cheek on the bench. You got Morata. Let's see how Morata's doing. 9 goals in 28 games. Bakayoko, 2 goals, 6 assists in 21 games. Yeah. Let's see 8 round quickly. Yep. Martinez. And really well, Martinez. Okay, guys. So I think we're good to go. This is our team going forward. And let's hope we can get a good result here. We should technically have the advantage because we stopped Napoli from scoring away from home. But now it is a hard chance to try and score away from home. An more aggressive formation from Napoli. They got 2 strikers. We know how well Insigne is. And fortunately for us, Mertens is either transferred from this team or he's injured, but he's not featured in the current lineup. We've got deadly wingers from Napoli, Carrasco and Lozano. And it's going to be a tough game. We're going to be playing in our white away colour. Here's Jorginho to Kante. Good passes early on. Good little triangular passes between Kante, Jorginho and Kovacic. Here's Kante. Third minute and nothing much happening. But here's our first potential real attack of the game. Here's Willian to Kovacic to Kante to Willian again. And we lose the ball, guys. What a save from Arrizabalaga. Oh my goodness. That was poor possession though. We need to make sure we do not repeat that. And it is a goal for Napoli. 10th goal of the season for Milik. Early pressure from Napoli pays off. But still, if we do get a goal, this is why we have the advantage. The game is by far not lost. Even at this stage. Red card for Insigne for attack on Rudiger. What just happened? All of a sudden, Napoli were in pole position to go into halftime, leading 1-0. And now they have a man down. And it's our turn to apply the pressure. Here's Willian. Martinez. Oh, straight at the keeper. Carrasco just absolutely boots the ball. Here's Pulisic on the left side. Here's Kante Martinez. I need to see something from the striker this game. We really need him. Here's Willian Pulisic. And it goes out for a corner, guys. The pressure just goes up and intensifies within each moment. Here's Willian. Crossing. And Napoli are doing everything, just boot the ball out and wait for that half-time whistle. Here's Emerson down the left side. Kante to Kovacic to Martinez, straight at the keeper. Playing much better since we got the one-man advantage. But still, we need to find that goal. Jorginho. Oh, never mind. Yeah. I think the Napoli coach will be fuming of what he's seen from his team after going 1-0 up to immediately, about 6-7 minutes later, getting a red card, leaving his team very vulnerable, as could be seen in the final finishing minutes of the first half. Now we need to make good on our possession and our chances, especially to get this goal which would put us through. Here's Azpilicueta, down to Martinez, Kante, Azpilicueta again, Kante again, and Willian, bit of a poor shot, straight at the keeper again. Not much work to do for the Napoli keeper. I mean, the shot's just going straight at him. Here's Azpilicueta off for Kante. Jorginho, again, another chance after chance. Again, good save from Napoli. They're literally getting absolutely demolished. But we need to find that goal again. It all comes down to making those chances count, which we haven't been able to do so, guys. And we are running the risk of running down the clock too much. And we end up losing 1-0. Referee calls Willian over. Is it going to be a yellow? No, it's not. It's just going to be a little warning. But we're going to have to change some things up. Not that we're doing that badly, but we're not getting the goals we need. So we're going to put, who was it? Martins. We're going to put Martins in for Willian. Actually, let's bring on Pedro for Pulisic. No, I don't want to. I don't know. And let's put Martins for Willian. Let's change up this whole wingers. Maybe they can give us a new attacking dynamic approach to the game. We know Martinez can score, so we're not going to change him. He's not been playing badly either. We need him there. Alright, guys. A few changes for Napoli as well. Carrasco coming off for Callejon. And we've got 18 minutes on the clock, guys. 18 minutes. Kante being called over. He might not escape. Yep, he gets a yellow. Come on, guys. Let's go attacking. We're going to have to go attacking shape. Let's go overload. There's literally nothing we have to lose right now attacking. Perhaps we should look for overlaps rather than just aimlessly putting in crosses. Here's Azpilicueta. Here's Napoli on the attack. Good defense. And now we need to go on the counter. Come on, come on, come on. Martins on the right side. He does well to get past his marker. Not really, but he does. Pedro! Straight at the keeper. Come on, guys. We got to do better than this. Here's Rudiger. We've got to do better than this. Here's Emerson. Why doesn't the highlight go on? That was such a good chance. This fucking shitty game. 79 minutes in, guys. All to play for still, especially for us. One goal would put us in the quarterfinal right here. But can we do it? Is the real question. Goal kick for us. Is Martins, Kante, Azpilicueta. And it goes out for a corner kick, man. Arrizabalaga is going to join the attack. And it's another corner, guys. Let's bring on Abraham for Martinez in these final few minutes. 3 minutes left of the clock. Azpilicueta. Not the best of crosses. And again, we have to settle for a throw-in, which we've got to take very quickly. Come on. Arrizabalaga, Azpilicueta, Emerson. Pedro. Very stubborn defense from Napoli. Very, very stubborn defense. And I think that might be it. Martins, though, he's not going to get that. Full time, guys. Game's gone. We just threw the Champions League out of the window with a pretty poor performance. I've got to be honest. It's a pretty poor performance. I can't even get my words right. In terms of the chances we had and the goals we should have scored. Very poor. Very, very poor. Full time, guys. Napoli winners. It was a poor game from Napoli. They just basically scored an early goal. They deserve to go through, though. They made their early chance count. We had 6 shots, 5 on target, and we could not score 1. We had more possession. So very, very disappointing. A game, that's the Champions League out of the window. Maybe that might be a blessing in disguise for our Premier League campaign, for a title challenge, because we can now focus on the Premier League itself. I wanted to change something from the shape or attack. Sorry, I always want to do overlap. I don't want to do cross after cross. Let's put on Abraham though for Martinez. Let's put Martins on for William. And let's put Mount on for Kovacic. We'll keep Loftus-Cheek on Hudson-Odoi as well for Pedro. And yeah, guys, I think that should be it, guys. Well, Arsenal coming on the back of some good results. They've won literally all of their last 5 games. So it's going to be a tough game. Literally identical formations from both teams. Everyone knows what's at stake here. A place in the semi-final. Jorginho commits a foul early on. No yellow card or anything like that. Here's Lacazette. Aubameyang with a goal, with a chance. He had a goal wide, and that is our goal kick. Here's Jorginho. A free kick, I think, here. Mount to Kante, to Martins. Mount. Deflection, and it goes out for a corner. Hopefully we get some sort of revenge against Arsenal here. Here's Kante. A good defensive phase from Arsenal. Lacazette tries to go on the counter. Aubameyang and Jorginho is holding his shirt. I think this might be yellow. Or maybe not. Here's Ceballos. Ceballos, I don't know how you say it. Oh, what just happened? It's another free kick from an even worse position, just on the line. Guendouzi, and that is a goal for Arsenal. And I think Azpilicueta was the one that conceded the goal. He, for some reason, pulled the shirt from one of the Arsenal players. And that's 1-0 for Arsenal, guys. Not a good start to this episode whatsoever, but we still have time to make this right. Rudiger covers very nicely. There's a Balaga, just slumps it out. But Arsenal are on the upper hand right now. Again, Jorginho, he's not going to escape a booking this time. That's his third offence in 37 minutes. So he's going to get a rightful yellow. Good save. Or was that the post? I don't even know anymore. This team were not doing well whatsoever. We're really, really slumped ever since that 2-0 result against Liverpool. That 2-0 win. Not looking good though. Let's see what the second half has to offer. Azpilicueta to Kante. See, look, we're just giving away some poor passes. Kante, one of our main players, not doing well this game. No one from the team is doing really well, if I'm being honest. Here's Lacazette. Pulisic is going to have to chase that. He's not going to get it. Another ball out of play. What are we doing? Come on. 63rd minute. Let's make some changes, guys, because I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. Let's bring on Willian for Martins, and Loftus-Cheek for Mount. Not a lot of time left, guys, and we'll find ourselves in a similar position to that Napoli game. Down 1-0, and we just can't find a way back. Wow. 86th minute, just like that, and we haven't been able to create one chance. Yeah, that just sums up our game. We just can't even string some passes together, honestly. Horrible performance. And we've just lost 2 trophies in the space of 2 fucking games. Here's Pulisic. Get a fucking shot on, honestly, man. So we just lost against Arsenal, guys. That's the FA Cup out the window. Very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. And now we face Wolves. In the Premier League. So apparently Abraham wants a better contract, but he doesn't want to negotiate either, so I'm not sure what he wants to do with his life. Yeah, let's just play this Wolves game, but a terrible, terrible episode, guys. We did not see this one coming. I thought we were in a good place to even qualify for the Champions League, if I'm being honest with the way we've been performing, but clearly not. Where's Alonso? Yeah, we sold Alonso. Shit, forgot about that. So let's put Aspilicueta on the left side. And we'll bring in James on the right side. Billy Gilmore, 13 games he's had. That's not bad. So Kovacic in. Maybe we have to go back to early crosses because it's not looking too good here. Martinez is going to come back for Abraham. We'll put Willian for Martins. And we'll leave it as it is, I guess. Alright, here are the lineups from both teams. Let's head straight into it. Stamford Bridge. And we got a show to put on for our fans. They must be absolutely disgusted with what they've seen in the past 2 games. We just lost 2 trophy chances in the FA Cup and Champions League. So now we've got to get some payback here. Is Martinez to Jorginho to Kovacic to Pulisic. And it's a goal for Pulisic. Was that deflection? It doesn't really matter. It is a goal which we really needed. And that's 1-0 for us. 10th goal of the season for Pulisic. So he's having a brilliant campaign. His debut campaign as well. He's really young as well. Kante on for Willian to Kovacic. What a strong save from the keeper. And Pulisic could have made it 2-0 there. But he just flashed the ball across the goal. Aspilicueta on for Pulisic. Kante. Kovacic, and it's an indirect free kick from a good chance. Sorry, good position. Which we're not going to get to see. Game plays on. What a good save from Kepa to keep us in. Jimenez nearly scored it to make it 1-1. But Kepa's been quite a solid keeper this season. Again, his debut season. Here's Kovacic to Martinez. Jorginho. That was inside the box. That was inside the box. It is a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. Yep, it is a penalty. No way. No way you can even debate that was outside the box. Jorginho's going to take it. And he makes it 2-0, which is exactly what we needed. And before halftime, 2-0. How often do we see that? Alright guys, half time. A good first half, if I'm being honest here. From what we've seen in the past 2 games, this is a welcoming sight to see. Here's Moutinho. Wolves get the second half underway. James, what was that? Bit risky there. Willian. Oh no. That's going to be yellow. For Christensen, I think. Well, maybe not. Goes wide. Goal kick for Chelsea. Yellow card here for, I think it was the Wolves player. Willian with a dangerous cross. Here's Willian again. Kovacic to Pulisic, and that's the second of the game. 2-0, guys. 3-0, sorry. I was about to say 2 goals for him on the night. And 3-0, guys. I think this is a good result. A very good result. And now, again, what we have left to focus on is the Premier League campaign, which we have 7 games remaining after this one. Let's make a few changes. We can afford to. Let's put on Loftus-Cheek for Kante, and let's bring on Hudson-Odoi for Pulisic. What a good cross. Raul Jimenez finally gets his goal. 19th of the season. Very, very impressive from the Mexican striker. '93rd minute, guys. Christensen. We just got to play these balls out. Don't want to put any unnecessary pressure. Final time, guys. 3-1. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep a clean sheet, but we do advance further in the Premier League. And let's see how Tottenham have fared in their game, if they had one today, that is. I don't think they did. Or maybe they did before. We just didn't see it. But up next is Watford, guys. So just to give a recap. Yeah, Tottenham won their game. So this is what the Premier League is looking at the moment, if you guys want to see where your favourite team is at. The top 6, usual. Tottenham, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Leicester, Arsenal. And here's the other teams. Relegation battle is between Burnley, Aston Villa and Newcastle at the moment. Alright. So what you guys can expect to see in the next game is more Premier League action. We've literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. So I can pretty sure I can stretch that to about 2 episodes. So we're nearing the final few episodes of the season. The only big teams we have left to face, well, I say big, but all of these last few games are going to be very, very intense. So we've got Leicester after Watford. So in the next episode, we verse Watford, Leicester and Southampton. And then the episode after that, which I might be my final one, I'll make it a bit longer just to fit in the last 4 games. It will be Arsenal, Newcastle, Tottenham and Bournemouth. And that's going to be a tough episode. It might even be, the game against Tottenham might even define the title race. That is if we're still Chelsea, if we're still 1 point behind them. And then we still win the games and are in the same positions we find ourselves currently. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.